Alright, so let's get straight to it. Here's the box. Of course, I won't show the other side because my address is on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Here is our Bluetooth thermal label printer. We have the thermal labels, and it's BPA and BPS free, so that's good. We have more labels. So we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and get everything set up. This machine can be connected to smartphones and tablets via Bluetooth. If you prefer to connect it to your laptop or your computer, you would use the USB cable. So, right off the top, look how small it is. I love how compact it is. So it does not take up a lot of space. This is perfect. Here's like a little sample print from the factory. So that's a good thing to check it out before they send it out. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this up. So this goes right into here. Plug that up. And then this goes into the device back here. So I'm going to go ahead and power this up. I'm going to read the instructions and then we will see how it works. The printer is ready when the light turns green. You will need to download the app and then connect it via Bluetooth. As you can see, it's a very fast and easy process. Now that the download is complete, let's open the app and take a look around. As you can see, they have a long list of templates that you can choose from. Simply choose the one that you like and personalize it. And on the left side, you'll see the different categories that are available. Some of the options are thank yous, retail, birthday, food, and so much more. I was really anxious to give this a try, so I went in and selected one of the templates, replaced the image with one of my own, added text, and then printed it out. To my surprise, this little machine printed my image in seconds. You've just seen it print in real time. And let's go ahead and give this a try. I am going to put that there just to give you an idea of how it looks. Isn't that cute? And let's change it. Let's go back and then click here, delete. Let's go back to image. Let's try this one. Done. Edit it, make it smaller. And here's a look at my second sticker. Within the app, you can also see what other products are available by clicking on the Products tab, like this wireless mini thermal printer. And I think this will be perfect for merchants who sell at pop-up shops or any other outdoor selling events. I think that the MUNBYN thermal label printer is a must-have for small and growing businesses. And the plus is that it can be used in crafting and everyday life. And I forgot to mention that it's very inexpensive. So head on over to their website and purchase yours today. You will find a direct link to their website, and any additional codes or discounts will be in the description box as well. Thank you, MUNBYN, for sponsoring this video. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this DIY, we will be using some of these 12-inch planners from Dollar Tree. As you can see, I found these in the $3 and $5 section. So in order to recreate this DIY, you will need 4 of these. Now they do come in different colors. I wish I had found these in white when I found these, but they do sell them in white. I seen it at another store. Had I found them in white, it would save me a step. So what I'm going to do is remove this label. Now let me say this about the labels. These labels are really tough to come off. So take some peanut butter, put it on there, Let it sit for like 30 minutes and it'll come right off. And after it comes off, make sure you wash it really well with soapy water. Just make sure you don't have any sticky or greasy residue left behind. First thing I'm going to do is take my hot knife and cut the circle out. And there's some little ridges here. I want to remove those as well. Now you can use your hot knife or you can sand them down, and I'll show you how that's done. So I'll go ahead and heat up my hot knife and cut this out. Okay guys, so my hot knife is ready. I'm sure most of us don't have a hot knife, but if you really follow my channel, you see that I use this a lot. So I would say invest in one. I have a lot of DIYs where it calls for you to use a hot knife. So you would definitely get your money's worth. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I'll do is turn on my air purifier. I have my mask. I'm just gonna go around and cut the circle out. Now it's a little rough right here, but we don't have to worry about that. Now the next thing we want to do is cut these off or sand them down. You can take your hot knife and point it away from you and just cut it off like that if you want to, but be very careful. Take your time. And even if you use your hot knife to do this, you still will need to sand it because you want it completely flush. So next, I'll take some sandpaper and sand it down. Now, if you decide to do this with sandpaper only, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a while. And these steps that I'm doing right now, you need to do this to all 4 pieces. So keep that in mind. And like I said, you can actually sand this down without cutting it. But each one of these little pieces is going to take about 5 to 8 minutes to sand it down. But luckily I have a sander, and this is what it looks like. And this is going to make it a whole lot easier for me. Okay, so that made a world of difference. All right, so I want to go ahead and clean this up. Now I'll go ahead and put the peanut butter on here and remove the label. Once I do that, I'm going to take it outside and spray paint it white. I'll let you see it after I spray paint it white. Then I'll take it outside and spray paint it gold. All right, so I'll do that and then come back. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. Painted white. It's not perfect, and that's fine because next I'll go over it with gold. Now again, I have 4 of these and I did all 4 the same way, but with this one I also painted the inside white, and this is going to be at the top. You guys will soon see what I'm doing with this. Okay, so now I'm going to take this outside, spray paint it gold on the outside and the inside. Then I'll come back and move on to the next step. Okay guys, so while I'm waiting for those to dry, I have 3 of these 12 by 12 rings from Dollar Tree. I took 2 of these and glued them together. I used some wood glue and then I taped them together. So this is what we have. Then we have 1 more. So what I'm going to do with this set and this one is take them outside and spray paint them gold as well. Okay, so I forgot to mention, if you can't find these at Dollar Tree, I will leave the SKU in the description. But if you can't find those at Dollar Tree, you can find this piece at Michael's, and it's the same size. So you'll see why we'll need this later. But yeah, you can do that. Okay guys, I'm back. It's the very next day, and this is what my top piece looked like. Again, this is going to be my top. You will understand this in a little while. I went ahead and spray painted the inside gold as well. Leave a comment below. Should I add glitter to the inside later? What I want to do now is actually add some glitter to the outside. And I'm going to use this mixture of silver and gold chunky glitter. It's really pretty. What I'm going to do is mix up some Mod Podge and water. Mostly Mod Podge with just a little bit of water. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of water, just a tad, just to thin it out. So I'm just going to brush some on. So now I'm just going to take some of my glitter and put it in this top like this. And just pick up some, like a pinch. Hold it up and just sprinkle it on. guys, so here's one of my other planters. See, there's no gold on the inside, and it's because it's going to be in a different location. So I'm going to take 7 rows of my mirror towel across and down. I'm going to take my diamond and put it right in the center. Just like that. Again, I have 4 of these, so I'm going to do that on all 4. Okay, so now I have all 4 pieces done. Here's what it looks like with the mirrors all the way around. Now, this is going to be my bottom piece, and it needs to have weight because I don't want it to fall over. So I went to Dollar Tree and grabbed some of these stones, and what I'm going to do is just hot glue them on the inside to give weight to the base. Okay guys, so I'm back with my rings. This is the first ring, the single ring, and this is the second. Now for this one, I actually need to cut a little divot into it. So I'm going to take my saw and just cut through the first ring only. Okay, that's all I need. So now I have some gold mirror towel, and I'm going to put 1 row all the way around this one. I'll be able to do 3 rows of mirror towel on this one. Now it's not a perfect fit, so I'm just going to put it right in the center. The thing with mirror towels, you never know if it's going to cover the surface completely. That's why I always like to color the background the same color as the mirror towel, so it's not so noticeable. Okay, so again, this is our base. So what I'm going to do now is glue this base to the bottom of this planter. And I'm going to use my Gorilla Glue. And I want to put it right along the edge. So now I'm just going to set this right on top. Alright, so now I'll go and find something really heavy to put on top of here, let it dry for about an hour, then I'll come back and add another piece. Okay, so this is glued on there. Look how pretty that is. So now I'm going to take another one and then put it on top. You can line it up by these little notches, or you can turn it to your preferred design. So now I'll add a generous amount of my Gorilla Glue to the top of the base. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put some weight on top of this as well. Let this dry for a while, then I'll come back and move on to the next step. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put the ring on here as well. So this is what we have so far. So now I'm going to take another one, the third one, and I want to line this one up with the bottom one. Go all the way around, make sure everything looks good. Okay, looks good. All right, got that lined up. Now I'm going to take some more of my glue and put it right around the edge. Okay, again, I'm going to line this up. I'm going to go all the way around, check it out. Everything looks good. I'm going to put my weight back on top. So I'm going to allow this to dry for about an hour. Then I'll come back and put the final piece on top. But this is what we have. I'm going to take our fourth and final piece and put it on top. And this is what we have so far. Okay, so now that you've seen what we are working with, I want to go ahead and finish it off. So I'm sure you guys have seen these at Dollar Tree before. I went ahead and sprayed one gold already, and I actually cut the wire, but I cut it a bit short. So I'm just going to take them off and just glue them on individually. And I'm going to start in what I consider the back. And the back of my pedestal is where I cut the little notch. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up and take these off. And I'll do the same thing for the other section that looks like this one. Okay guys, so next up I have this acrylic piece and it's round. And I think this one is about 14 inches. So let me just go ahead and pull the paper off of it. Okay, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so I actually have two of these. And this one I think is 1/8 of an inch. They come thicker. I think the next size up is like 1/4 of an inch. But again, I have two. I'm going to go ahead and remove the paper off both and then come back. Alright, so I went ahead and cleaned it. And next up I have some of these Dollar Tree acrylic diamonds. And I'm going to just put them around. And then I'm going to use my Gorilla Glue to glue them down. Now it's ready. I'm going to take a little bit more of my glue and put it on the tips of each one. Now I'll take my second piece, and I've already cleaned the inside, and I'm going to put this right on top. Okay, so now I will allow this to dry and then come back. Okay guys, so my pieces have completely dried together, and this is what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? So now I'll put everything together and let you see what it looks like. So by now, I'm sure that you figured out what I made. I made a stunning light up pedestal from Dollar Tree planters. Now I'll show you a few ways that I styled it. And this is just a few of many ways that you can style this pedestal. And stay tuned for an update on how to make this pedestal spin while it still has light shining through. I absolutely love this piece, and I'm so excited to have it as part of my decor. So I think I'll style it differently about once a month. Now I can't end the video without asking the question of the day. Would you rather get $1 million right now or get $100,000 a year for 10 years? I think I'll have to take the $1 million check and invest it. Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.